It's going good, man. It's great.
What's like kind of this process been like for you so far?
Man, it's just been just like a lot of talking, a lot of meeting with teams and stuff like that. Just showing out, showing what I'm capable of. But it's been great, man. I'm enjoying it, soaking it in. You only get one, so I've been trying, just like take it all in.
What are the biggest things you want to convey to these meetings?
Man, just the type of player they're getting, the high motor that they're getting, how hungry I am, just to always be dominant and always just expand my game. Just one of the things I'm just always harping on is, trying to just be a better player, always expand. And, whether it's sticking on to a veteran, asking them questions and stuff like that, I'm always, trying to get that upper echelon on someone. So, yeah.
You get a lot of questions about why didn't you have more production, more sacks the last night?
Yeah, some of that, but I know like what I gotta do. Some of it was, just finishing plays, just whether they didn't come to me or whether they did. I just gotta balance stuff like that. But I know what I need to work on. So yeah. Definitely a little frustrating, just to know, you had a good rush, beat the man and stuff like that, and it was either he threw it or something like that, or I just didn't get the sack. But I don't really like harp on the past. I don't really have no regrets or nothing like that. Everything that happens, I take it as a lesson. So yeah, it's just a lesson for me, just to get better, improve on myself, and it's just another area I can improve on and get better at.
You had that stretch, especially right at the beginning,
Hmm.
when you were knowing
Yeah,
that you kind of dominated.
yeah.
Do you feel like that you would kind of brought, like, is that what you could be in the NFL?
Yeah, I feel like the sky's the limit for me, man. I feel like I haven't even really scratched the surface of what I could really be. NFL plays like a unique type of way. They kind of like I got a taste of it at the Senior Bowl. Just being coached by the Jets. The way they play, just kind of like real fast paced. And, real just really just really demolishing your guy. Just getting after the ball. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna translate to the NFL great.
Not just chasing games earlier in the year,
Hmm.
but like players
Yeah.
saying this guy's a playmaker.
Hmm.
You don't have to be drafted as a top 3 or 4 to have a lot of success in the
Yeah.
NFL. How much confidence does that give you that no matter where you're taken, like you can rely on what you produce?
Man, a lot, man. Just that's what main thing. A lot of people tell me, just always trusting and rely on your toolbox, because the toolbox, that's gonna take you far. Like everybody, has intangibles and everything, the athletic features and stuff. But when you gotta really rely on your technique, especially at the next level, everybody's gonna be the same strength, same speed, or even faster. So I'm always, relying on my toolbox. I was just texting Draymond the other day, and he was telling me, like, hey, make sure you always relying on your toolbox what Coach Jay gave you. So yeah, I'm always keeping that with me.
What do you think are the biggest ways you're a better football player now than when you arrived at Ohio State 4 years ago?
Man, just I feel like I just matured in a way. Ohio State, real Coach Jay. He's really made me into a great player. Um, just whether it was toughness on the field, just really playing with great technique. I feel like he really excelled my technique to a different level. Especially, I took pride in that my senior year. A lot of players that I talked to that were coached by Coach Jay, just said perfect your toolbox and perfect what you want to do. So that's what I really try to do in my past year, and just really just like hone in on my toolbox and really perfect my craft.
What's the moment in Ohio State for you?
Man, just feel like probably like Clemson that Clemson game. Yeah, just it was that get back, man. You just really needed that. We took that game personal, and I feel like I'm never gonna forget that moment with my brothers. We worked hard for that, and we just came out there and played our butts off. Thank you.
I saw a couple of those games.
Hmm.
How's that team play?
Yeah. I mean, some of them, were fluke. I couldn't even do nothing about them. But, like I said, like I never really have any like regrets or anything. Like it was just like always a lesson. It's the guys playing. He gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. That's always what my mom tells me. So, I'm always, just thinking positive. Positive self-talk to myself, and that's why I feel like I came back so dominant. When I came back from the one injury, I just didn't even really think about it. I just came back just knowing that I had to make an imprint on the game. I had to come back dominant. So that's all I think about.
Do you feel like there's another level you can take your game to?
Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I haven't even really scratched the surface. I started playing football my junior year in high school, so I feel like every day I'm excelling. Every day I'm getting better, and I feel like when I get to the NFL, I could really like hone into my what I'm really capable of. I feel like it's gonna be the sky's the limit, man. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be wild.
How did the Senior Bowl experience go for you?
Great, man. Great experience. I feel like it prepared me a lot for this, for moments like this, this combine. Just a lot of interviews and stuff like that, and just a lot of good competition out there. It just gave me a chance to show what I was really capable of on a rushing and run side. Yeah, so I feel like it was just a great opportunity. I'm thankful that Jim Nagy gave me the opportunity to go there. Yeah, and I'll definitely tell people, definitely if you go there, utilize the opportunity because it could definitely catapult you to where you want to be. Hmm. Yeah. Man, just I mean, every rush, I feel like it's always feedback they could get. You can get, but I mean, I feel like one important key with me was pad level. Just keep my pad level down. Not exposing my chest. And just being like just powerful and violent in my hands. And just at the point of attack. So I feel like I'm gonna take that, carry it on with me. And improve my game on it, and I'm definitely keep improving, trying to add that. Probably I know Teron Vincent. I already know he's gonna come next year. I feel like the sky's the limit for him. He hasn't really got to really showcase all what he's about, but he's got it, man. He definitely got it. I know. But I mean, I feel like everybody's definitely once they get their chance. Once they get their like just like the freshmen like JT, Jack, Javante, Tyler. Like Tyler didn't really get to play last season, so I'm excited for all of them. But no, I definitely think they're working right now too, and they've been telling me they've been showing me what they've been doing. So I already know that they're gonna take next season personal, and they're coming out with some fire. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Man, just going through that tough period of time where you really callous the body, man. You really just get that toughness on you, and you really turn into that real college football player. You mature, and your next year, when you're freshman, you kind of get your feet wet, but then when you go into that sophomore year, Coach Jay always says you're not a freshman anymore, so you got to play like you've been here and you're a vet. So, and I feel like they carry themselves as vets, the way they play, the way they go about the game, and I always see them in the group chat talk about how they want to go get some extra work and stuff like that. So I love it, man. I already know they got their heads on right. Oh yeah, Zach. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about Zach. Zach, he got that. Zach is always gonna man. He's always gonna wow you. He's always gonna work hard. I already know he's got everything in his toolbox. To be the best player he could be. I know he could be a really great player. I expect him to be one of the top players next year. No question. In the new defense, man. Oh, you talk about the new D coordinator? Yeah, new D coordinator. Oh yeah, man. They've been telling me about it. Man, I'm kind of jealous. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like they're gonna do great in that scheme. I feel like he's allowing them to play fast, allowing a lot of the players to play how they really could play, and show the what they really want to show. Yeah, so I really was the main thing about it was they could play fast and they could play without thinking about a lot. So I feel like that's gonna carry on to the games. I mean, yeah, early on, it was a lot of new guys in the program. It was a lot of young guys in the program that haven't really stepped on the field. And the last season was their first time really playing, really started snaps. So, I mean, everybody, I feel like how to get acclimated to what was going on. I feel like after the Oregon game, we kind of took a step back, reevaluated ourselves and, got better. But, it's always room for improvement. I feel like, that's what they're doing now. They always got to improve. And, they know what they messed up on. We know, what we were missing. So I feel like they're going to come back, 10 times harder. Very meaningful. I didn't want to, lose on a bad or leave on a bad taste in my mouth. I feel like it was, for the Buckeye fans, for myself and for my brothers to the left and the right of me when I was playing it with. I feel like it was just very important for us to leave on a win. So that's why I stayed and played. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, it's never gone. Yeah, everywhere I go, it's always that question lingering on. So I mean, I'm always gonna hear about it. But I'm looking forward to the game this year to watch them. Man, just I don't know. We just it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't the best game we played. A lot of guys, no excuses. A lot of guys were sick. I was sick. I was up to like 3, 4 in the morning. With the flu. Uh, so I mean, but no excuses. They played good. They played a tough game. And we went out there and I feel like we didn't play like how we really could have or how we really should have. So we can't do nothing. Like I said, it's a lesson for me. Just took that on the chin. You got to take some losses. And to turn them around and be a winner. So yeah, I feel like yeah. About like 15, 20. Yeah, it was a lot of guys that were like sick. I don't know. It was like I was telling someone, one of the other guys in the Big Ten. He was like, I think it was like a flu bug going around the Big Ten because he was like, our team caught it too. So yeah, I don't know what it was, but yeah, I was feeling terrible before the game, but. I had to play. That game was too important to not play. So yeah, but no excuse. We didn't play how we should have. We should have went out there and played better than we did. We didn't execute how we really wanted to. Yeah. So. Mhm. Man, just resilience. Haskell, he's a great player. He's always one of the leaders in the room. Always encouraging other guys. To play their hardest. Play smart, and he's a smart guy in the room. He knows the defense inside and out. He's helped me early on. He's helped me just last year. I mean, like whenever I ask Haskell something, he's always there to answer it. Always there to help me. I feel like we feed off each other when we're in the game. So yeah, I love Haskell. Yeah. 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 I mean, cause we see it in practice. Every time we practice out there, we see what the dog Teron has in him and what he could do on the field, and not only on the field but mentally, he's really smart in the game. His dad played many years in the league, and I feel like he's just been around football so long, he just knows it inside and out. He just like, man, anything he tags on and stuff quick. Like it's really like second nature for Teron. So I mean, a lot of some unfortunate things have happened with him. So I mean, I feel like this year is just his year to really just show out. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like one of the top tackles in the class. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Down the Senior Bowl, I mean, it was a lot of good guys there. A lot of people was probably say Trevor Penny. We was going at it. A lot of people wanted to post only his highlights, but they didn't want to post my wins. But I mean, it's cool. He was a good player. I'm all about competition, so that's why I kept going against him. And they say he was one of the best, so that's why I want to go against. But no, he was good down there. I mean, it was a lot of good guys. The guy from UNI, the guy from the Green School. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Dakota or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was pretty good. Yeah, it was a lot of. I mean, everybody down there. It was select few that really got to go. So yeah, everybody for real was good down there. But this past season, I feel like the tackles from Tulsa were pretty good. Yeah, yeah. And Chris Paul, yeah, they had good technique. They weren't they were patient with their technique. They weren't like wild. They knew the game. They knew. I feel like they watched their film on me, and I really had to be critiqued. I really had to be like critique myself in my pass rushing and really go at them with good moves. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of me. I feel like the means I kill, man. I'm just going in there being myself, man. And I feel like some guys try to fake it, to make it. It's when you faking it, you got to come up with a lie and keep bouncing them off. So when you just being yourself and the game and you know what they're asking you of, and you just being yourself and telling them about yourself. I mean, it's just second nature to you. Yeah. Not yet. Nah. Nah. Man, I I love to play with those guys. Just like I said early on in the meeting, just I like to like pick those guys' brains. When I played in my college season, I always send my tape to pro guys. Let them critique it. Give me pointers that I could bring back to my game. So just to play with guys like that, Cam Hayward, Old State, great. I love it. T.J. Watt, man, he's a beast, man. So yeah, I love to be right beside them, picking their brains, trying to go out there every day and get better with them. Oh yeah, so I sent my tape to shoot anybody I'm cool with. Nick, Chase, one of the guys I sent my tape to was like Max Crosby. I'm pretty good with him, so I just send my tape to him, have him evaluate it, or I seen a move that he did and I try to add it to my toolbox, and I send it to him like, hey, how do I do this move? How could I have been better about it? So yeah, just stuff like that. Always trying to get pick someone's brain about the game and just be better about it. Yeah, man. Man, he's relentless. He's relentless in his pass rush, and man, when I send the tape to him, he's always right. He's quick to respond back. Whether I'm, not taking a good rush angle to him, and he's telling me to step on the guy's toes, and, make him feel you. He's always giving me good pointers. So yeah. I mean, yeah, he uses a lot of like side swipes that we use that I use in my game. So that's why I felt like I wanted to take a bit of his tools that he had and add them to my toolbox. I feel like it's just like yeah, like Nick Chase and all those guys. Like when I see the sizes and I see some of the moves that I use, I'm always trying to like key in on them and just so I could perfect my toolbox. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like, I'm always looking, getting a key on where the slide's going. I'm trying to see who the center IDs, and I'm trying to, get a good read on a tackle. Whether it's a pass stance or a run stance, and then once I get off, I'm trying to attack them. Go down right down to them. You don't want to go upfield and make it a wide rush for yourself. You want to shorten the distance from the quarterback as much as you possible. And you got to defeat the hands, defeat the man. So that's what always big thing Coach Jay harps on. Defeating the hands. And so whether it's the sizes or whether I'm doing a long arm chop or something like that, you always got to make sure you focus on his hands. So I really just try to focus on beating and defeating my man first before I even get around the edge. Yeah. Yeah. That yeah, like the sizes. I mean, like that's one of the moves. That's one of my moves I really do. And there's so many counters off it. I could do a long arm sizes. I could do a power step sizes, a speed sizes. Or I could do an inside counter off the sizes. So I mean, once you really got to move, you really want to perfect it, and really just you really don't need too many. You only need like about three. And it's always just counters off them, and you could just really just expand your game off that. And once you perfect the move, if you can really do it and do it to the fullest and, have violence in it, no one can really stop it. Man, just I don't even care, just man, just whoever picks me, I'm thankful for it, man. And they getting a dog, they getting a motor, a hard worker, someone with a sponge. Ah. Yeah, I mean, stand up, hand in the dirt. I mean, I feel like I could do anything. A lot of teams ask me, "Can I stand up this week?" And I'm down to do anything. Special teams, all over. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that just shows like what Coach Jay does. The technique it follows. And Jonathan, he kept his technique, and it showed in the league. I feel like the guys we go against at Ohio State and the way we prepare for guys and the way we rush, it's just different. I feel like that Coach Jay teaches us, and I just feel like we translate to the league really good with the stuff we learn at O State, and so yeah, I feel like that's why Jonathan is so successful, and Jonathan he has that motor. He's always going to go 120% whenever he steps in between those lines. So that's the type of player he is. Yes. Hey man, if you seen my house when I lived in California, man, my dad had it decked out in all Cleveland stuff, Browns, Indians, Cavs. He even had a direct TV channel just so we could watch all the games and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've been a Browns fan. I'm knowing if I don't get picked, I gotta turn into a regular. I'm still gonna be a fan from far, but not as much as I was. But yeah, I love the Browns growing up, man. Just watching them, always watching them. going through the going through the pains of being a Brown fan and stuff like that. But I love the team.
Couple more, please. Go ahead. Larry Johnson posted some video a couple
Mhm.
weeks ago of a bunch of former guys
Yeah.
going back. Is that something you're looking forward to doing?
Yeah,
Working on?
definitely. Coach Johnson, you got to keep your toolbox refined. So, just going back, keeping your toolbox technique clean, making sure you always working. That's one of the things I pride myself in, just hard work and just keep working. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back. I feel like he's the best one of the best pass rusher coaches in the country, and he has a lot to offer still. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely go back. You always got to go back.
Last question.
Yeah, Fryer. Yeah, Fryer is definitely one that impressed me. Paris, he came in with that dog mentality. I feel like he came in with the right mentality, and he knew like he had to be one of the guys to come and produce. But I'm trying to think of another one. Man, yeah, same. He just got that dog, and I feel like he always like kept learning and kept improving. Like he kept stacking days. Every time I see him, he was getting better. And it wasn't just he was being complacent. He was always getting better, and the more when I went against him, I felt like he was definitely getting better. So yeah, I definitely see him being one of the guys in the future.